Is this a ionic or molecular compound? Do you need help in chemistry? Well, get ready to play your favorite game show. This game show is meant to help you, yes, you understand chemistry. Here's the game show. There's 3 questions. If you get all 3 right, we call you a brave scholar. If you get 2 right, you are a never scared student. So you kind of know yourself, or you know majority of it. If you get 1 right, well, y'all remember that show, Courage the Cowardly Dog? Well, that's you. You're kind of brave, but you're acting scary the entire time. Get to know your stuff. And if you don't get any right, well,
we have some explaining to do.
I'm your host, Dr. J, and let's play What Do You Know? Potassium, chlorine. So potassium, all right, if we think about it, potassium is on the left side of my periodic table. Therefore, right, first column, that's the reason why you got to know those groups. Alkali metal. Alkali metal, well, it says it all. That's a metal there. Okay, so we got a metal here, and then chlorine is a halogen, so we're looking at a non-metal. So in this case, if you guess ionic, you are correct. So right now you are on a roll. Shout out to you. Once again, ionic compounds have metals and nonmetals. Molecular compounds will always be between 2 non-metal. All right, so this is your second question. So we're still naming compounds here. We're still naming compounds. In this case, I want you to give me the chemical formula when you combine aluminum and iodine together. What is that formula going to be? Let's get to it. So, we got a couple different things going on here. All right, so we need to realize, okay, first, is this going to be a ionic or molecular compound? Always key thing we need to want to realize, okay? So in this case, I see a metal. This is a non-metal, so I have ionic compound. All right, so this is an ionic compound. Second thing, now, we need to realize, right, our charges. What are the charges for aluminum and iodine? All right, in this case, that's going to be a -1 and a +3. Okay, and then now that I know my oxidation states for both my elements, I got to remember when I go to combine these together, this is a neutral compound. So we got to equal 0 for our overall charge, right? It's a neutral compound. So because I have a neutral compound, how can I get this, right, when I have a +3 and a -1 charge? So basically, anytime that you see this, you're going to have more -1s, right, to balance out this +3. So if that is the case, then I'm going to have my 1 aluminum, and then I'm going to have my iodine here, all right? And then in order to give me a +3, right, this is +3. In order to balance this out, I need 3 iodines for every 1 aluminum. So therefore, right, 3 minus 3, 1, 2, 3, will give me my 0, okay? So this is my bam, bam, bam. Final answer. Here's one more, just to see what y'all, what's the name of this compound, right? Scream it out. All right, if you said aluminum iodide, you are correct. This is aluminum iodide, right? Just remember, right, aluminum iodide, you have the aluminum first, then you have your iodine being transformed to the IDE. Okay, so you guys have made it to the very end once again, and this is question number 3. Question number 3, give me the chemical formula. You know, we about to do this together, but of course, go ahead and pause me if you want to give it a go yourself. I always recommend to give it a shot. You need to definitely understand how to do this stuff, man. You got to understand. Let's get to it. So this is scandium. It got a +3 charge. This is oxygen. It has a -2 charge. Just let everybody know, right? Neutral compound. Neutral compound. This is neutral compound. You got to equal 0. So we got the charges here. We just need to write the chemical formula. How many scandiums, how many oxygens do I need in order to get to this neutral compound here? So scandium, I'm going to put my SC here. Oxygen, I'm going to put it here. Now, once again, if we realize this, right, scandium's a metal, oxygen's a non-metal. This is an ionic compound too, everybody. So with these are a little tricky. They can be a little tricky. So I'm going to actually show you, one way to think about it, and I'm going to show you another way to think about it. So first, right, one thing we could think about is what's a common denominator, right? 3 and 2. 3 and 2. So the common denominator between 3 and 2 is 6, right? My oxygen, I need to have 3 oxygens. I need to have 2 scandiums, right? So this is one way of thinking about it. The other way, think of it as cross. Bam, bam, right? Your +3 will go here. Your -2 will go here. That's just another way of writing these formulas out. Okay, so the cross method, the X, shout out to X, the X method, or if you do, once again, just think about what do they have in common. In this case, they have 6. So I need 3 oxygens to get me to 6. I need 2 scandiums to get me to 6. And this is the chemical formula when we go to combine scandium and oxygen together. So how'd y'all do? Did you get all 3 right? Did you get some of them right?